Good evening, everybody. I hope you're all keeping well. It is a match preview for Saturday's game at home to Luton Town. It's St James's Park, 3 o'clock kickoff as well. So finally, we are back at home after such a few weeks as well. So we are at home on Saturday. So it's Luton Town at home. Not going to be a very easy game as people will think, but hopefully we should have enough to win on Saturday. Let's fingers crossed we do. Well then, guys, so remember, if you enjoyed tonight's preview, hit the thumbs up. It keeps us up those search results. And, of course, please, if you're brand new to the channel, if you do enjoy what goes on the channel week in, week out, please remember to smash that subscribe button. Free to do so. It does help make the channel grow as well. And, of course, the bell notification, and we'll let you know whenever a live show or pre-recorded video does take place on the day. Super chats are available if you want to give something to the channel. And if you want to become a member for only just 99p a month, just hit the join button to become a member on the channel, and you'll be put into the next prize draw we do as well. One comment from Mike Debate says, Toon, absolutely, yes. So we take on Luton Town on Saturday. Not going to be a very, very easy game, I would say. I mean, Luton been doing all right this season, and look what the result they come off the back on Tuesday. As well, which was a 4-0 win against Brighton at home as well. So that's why this game is not going to be as easy as what people may think it might be. But yeah, I think Luton may make it slightly difficult with us. Hopefully, we should have enough on Saturday to win the game on Saturday. I don't see why we shouldn't, because we are at home as well. And hopefully we're going to restart to discover our form now after winning Fulham away in the Cup and go down to Aston Villa and absolutely beating them 3-1 as well. So, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, yeah. But the question is, if we don't have any strikers available on Saturday, i.e. Callum Wilson or Alexander Isak, who's going to take the role up front in the middle? It's going to be a very interesting game. A lot of people think it'll be Anthony Gordon, and a lot of people are saying put Miggy up there and play him as like a false 9 position, maybe. But it'd be interesting to see. We'll get more on Eddie's press conference there tomorrow, obviously. But I've got the feeling we'll miss Alexander Isak, unfortunately. I mean, groin injuries, do you really recover that in time? I know Trippier went off slightly, but and he was back for thingy, but I don't think Isak was that pleased when he came off. So hopefully it's not going to be a serious one. We'll get more on it and how long he could be out for. We'll wait and see. If he did make the game tomorrow, that would be fantastic. But for me, I can't see it happening, unfortunately. I really, really can't see it happening. And I think he'll miss Saturday, Alexander Isak. But as I mentioned, we'll get more on Eddie's press conference here tomorrow morning, as we always do. So, yeah, but Wilson could be fit, along with Harvey Barnes. He looks like he is back for Saturday, which is great. He'll start off from the bench, though. I don't think you'll see him walk straight into the start lineup. So I think you'll see him on the bench, and then Eddie'll bring him on pretty much some point in the second half. You would imagine that as well. So yeah, so glad. So we have got one player looks like missing out, but we're getting another one coming back, and it's Harvey Barnes, which we've really, really needed, because at times some of our wingers could do with speed taking off and getting fresh legs on as well. So it looks it's good to be great for Harvey Barnes to come back for Saturday. So yeah, absolutely delighted with that. So, and I think a lot of us fans are really, really are that he's going to be back for Saturday. Yeah, but hopefully we'll get more on either Wilson and Isak tomorrow. It's going to be hard if we go in there without both of them. Oh boy. If we get one of them back, that's fine. That'll be fair enough. But we'll wait and see tomorrow, I suppose. So, yeah. But, yeah, Luton will not make this game very easy for us. Really, really won't, to be honest. Like, they're not having a bad season. I know they're just sitting above the bottom three, but they're giving it a right old goal. I mean, look what they did against Brighton, as I mentioned. Look at some of the teams they've played this season. They've given a right good game as well, to be honest. So that's why we do have to be careful in a way. But we should have enough to win the game. Hopefully our defence has been as great as it has been. We'll make sure we do our very well to stop them coming out with as well. So, yeah. majority of the rest of the lineup's probably going to be the same. So goalkeeper-wise, Dubravka looks like he'll be fine. He managed to continue out the rest of the game when he did get whacked on Saturday. The back four we know will be the same, and you would have thought the midfield three will be the same. It's just in the attacking areas of the three up front where it's going to probably be it's going to be slightly different. So it'll be interesting when I come into the predicted lineup what I think it'll probably will be as well. So, but let me know, guys, down in the live chat. How can you see us going into the game on Saturday? Who can you see being available for the weekend? And do you think Isak is definitely going to be missing? Are you glad to see Bonds back? Is Callum Wilson going to be back as well? You know what to do. Get your comments down in the live chat on what you think the outcome will be for Saturday. But we are at home, as I mentioned. It's great to be back at home. The last time we were at home was Manchester City when we lost 3-2. So we weren't too far away getting something out of the game. We just didn't have the rotation off the bench, and all it had to take was Man City to bring a super sub in KDB, and he changes the game completely for them. So, yeah. Hopefully we do have at least one player back. And we'll see him at some point in the game, as you know, who, as I mentioned, it is definitely. But, yeah, we are at home, and we've been very, very good at home this season as well. I know we've lost the last two times at home, but the fact is we were unbeaten for a long time at home, all the way up until Boxing Day. We really, really were. So, and hopefully we can look to rediscover our home form. Just keep us going, keep us up at those, because we managed to get from 10th to 7th after beating Aston Villa. Hopefully we can get another 3 points, and it just keeps us up there very nicely in the European spots as well. So, yeah. News that we have now signed the Man City talent as well. This was announced today, so it is for an undisclosed fee. And again, that is, of course, Alfie Harrison. He's come over. He's now been announced today, but one of the young lads. So would he go straight into the academy, or could he be part of the first team? It'd be interesting to see. But we have signed him for an undisclosed fee. So, yeah, that's probably the only bit of business we are doing in this window, unfortunately, today, by the looks of it. So, yeah. So there you go. But let me know, guys, what is going to be the outcome for Saturday? Who's going? Who do you think will be in the starting lineup? Who's going to miss out for Saturday as well? But Luton got some really good players within their team. That Adebayo being a really good player for them. So I think he's been really, really good for them. And he did score the last game as well. Townsend, since I got him, one of our former players. Ross Barkley's doing okay for them as well. So, yeah. So they're doing okay. They are giving teams a really, really good game as well. So that's why they're just sitting above the bottom three, and they'll be delighted after thrashing Brighton of all teams as well. I'd be happy with 7th place this season, says Gordon. We can still look to aim a bit higher, but 7th, it is still a European spot as well. But hopefully we can still look to go a little bit higher. I don't see why. We're not too far away off in terms of point-wise from either the other places. We should be that. I don't think we're that too far away still. So we just got to make sure we get the 3 points. We do have some definitely winnable games coming up, of course. Luton on Saturday, we can go and beat Forest away as well. I don't see why we couldn't, even though they beat us at home. But hopefully we'll have some more players back that game as well. Good evening, Lee. I hope you're keeping well as well. So a big game on Saturday, and a one hopefully we should be look to win as well. So, yeah. Of course, we will get the score prediction at the end of the game as well. So, yeah. But when is Isak back? Nothing's been confirmed yet about if he's definitely out tomorrow, but I feel it. I know Luke Edwards apparently said 2 to 4 weeks. But I've not heard anyone else say what's the latest on Isak as well. So, but of course we will get more tomorrow. So. private plane coming in from Lana during about 90 minutes. Could it be Javier Garcia? I don't know. No, sorry, Javi Guerrero. I have no idea. I've not seen anything. I don't really do these, like, looking when planes coming into Newcastle, where they're coming from and all of that. So, yeah. But keeps posted about the transfer. Too late in the window for the Newcastle to be creative. Now, not expected a late sign through the door on deadline day. Injury to Isak could have changed things, but early indication is the injury isn't too bad and he's likely to be back soon, says Keith. So, very interesting. I can't wait for the match. I'm going 3-1, says David. Interesting. Of course, you will get my score prediction at the end of the show, but let us know who you can see coming into the side. Is Isak going to miss out? Is Callum Wilson going to be back? And what do you make of Harvey Barnes that he's going to be back for Saturday as well? Hopefully, Willock should not be too far behind as well, because at times the midfield could do with a bit of fresh legs at times as well. So, yeah. But Jacob Murphy, for me, deserves to keep his place. I think he's done very well since coming back from injury. Of course, we need to keep Bruno on that. We know he's a booking away from a two-match ban. The same with Gordon, apparently. But they are two really crucial players within our side, and we really, really need them, don't we? So hopefully they just avoid getting that yellow card for Saturday. Fingers crossed they do. Really, really fingers crossed. Hope they definitely do that. Definitely. So, yeah. Can't believe we are gambling on this. Not even alone. I'm fuming. Even Forrest are doing business. Yeah. I know it is a bit of a boring one. Unfortunately, it is what it is, I'm afraid. Unless, I don't know. Well, Forest are doing business, but you just look and think, how can they be doing business pretty much? When they've been charged for breaching FFP, apparently. So, it is what it is. 4-1 for us, Gordon, Miggy, and Bruno to get the goals, says Lee. For Saturday, very, very interesting there, one Lee. I hope that would be great. Just a win would be great as well. Good evening, Lawrence. I hope you're keeping well as well. Of course, I will be back later at 9:30. Just for the last remaining part of the transfer show. It doesn't look like we're going to get anyone, but of course, we'll not just talk about that. We'll just probably talk about the rest of the deals that have been taking place throughout today as well. So, yeah. But let us know, guys. As I mentioned, let us know. Do you think we're going to be without both strikers for Saturday? That is the big way I've put it, as kind of the who plays up front if we don't have any of them fit. It'd be great if we could have at least one of them. We'll see. We could have at least one of them. That would be fantastic. It really, really would be as well. So, yeah. Let's see what happens, I suppose. So, yeah. But we just got to go into this game. One for Brian. We have to do something. I'm disappointed how needs help. No strikers or midfielders. You just wait till Bruno gets booked two midfielders in the Premier League. I know that's what I'm worried about as well. Lawrence goes, Murphy, Gordon, Miggy, front three if Isak and Wilson on fully fit. Yep, that's what it could well be. But a lot of people say, would you put Miggy up in the middle as well? I know it was Steve the other day who was on during the watch along. He said he would actually go with Miggy as like a false nine and have Gordon on the left and, of course, Murphy on the right. So let me know. What do you think Eddie Howe should do if we don't have Isak or Wilson available for Saturday? So, but yeah, I am slightly concerned about two of our players on 9 yellow cards. As I mentioned, it is Gordon and Bruno, obviously. So, yeah. Craig Hope suggested Bonds will be on the bench. He's going to make. Bonds will be on the bench. He'll not be starting the game. Definitely not at this rate. So I can't see Bonds being brushed straight back if he's come back from a toe or foot injury. Yeah, this season. So yeah. Need that big sponsor on the ground. We certainly do, don't we? We really, really do. This makes me question what was the meeting about. I've got no idea what it was about, so we all probably all like to know, don't we? So, but I've got no idea what it was about, so I couldn't tell you as well. Yeah, we'll know. If we don't do any business in this window, we'll be doing it in the summer by the looks of it. We'll get the extra funds to come in through like Adidas, Seller, and all of that. So hopefully we'll get a lot of players off the wage bill that need to be moved on as well to make room for the new signings as well. So yeah. But hopefully we get that win on Saturday and just keeps us going. Kick us off our second half of the season as well. And just keep, because we've got some really winnable fixtures upcoming as well. So be interested to see how many more points we can pick up throughout the rest of the season as well. We do have some really, really winnable games as well. So, and how far we can go in the FA Cup as well. So, yeah. But let us know what your starting 11 would be for Saturday. Again, the fact we can't get a loan is very telling. Well, I know. I don't know. We haven't really done a lot of business in January windows, do we? I mean, last year particularly, we really, really didn't much. We only got going over the line. That was it. So, yeah. But there's been some interesting deals been going on in today's window, and of course, I'll do that when we get to the into the show for later on tonight. So, yeah, which we'll be running through them. So I'll get into the lineup in the next 10 minutes or so. But we get the win. That'd be great. And it just gives us that confidence going into Nottingham Forest a week on Saturday, which I'm heading down there as well. So we can just definitely keep this going. I'm just waiting for more comments to arrive as well. But yeah, I'm thinking there's a lot of people disappointed with not done anything in this window. We know the FFP's been the big problem. And it's definitely not happening with Ekatike because looks like he's off to, is it Frankfurt, I believe? It is what it is. But I think we're just looking to get players back fit now, and hopefully we can keep them fit throughout the remaining of the season. So, because we still got a canny few players to come back. I think the biggest transfer is Lewis Hamilton. I think it is, Lee. Yeah, it is, isn't it? So, hey, wow. Yeah. I mean, that's been going pretty much on because he's joining. Because he's off to join Ferrari. I think that the one that Alicia said is probably the one, yeah. But yeah, hopefully we can. Let's get the rest of the season finished and just hope we can finish as high as we can. Hopefully we can win the FA Cup as well. It's still possible. As well. So yeah. Actors, we got Blackburn a winnable game as well, and we can book our place in the quarterfinals as well. So it's going to be interesting. So Luton, as I mentioned, it's not going to be an easy game, but we should have. I don't see why we shouldn't have enough to beat them. I don't want to see the performance how we performed down at Kenilworth Road. Absolutely no chance. I mean, we were absolutely disgraceful down there, and I don't want to see that. For Saturday, I'm sure we won't. Hopefully not, as well. But of course, St James's Park will be a sellout on Saturday. We just get behind the lads, as we always do. As well, I'm glad we're back at home. It's been such a while since we've had a home game as well. So, yeah, I'm just glad we are at home as well. It's going to be interesting what Luton's game plan will be when they come up to St James's Park. It'll not be easy as people are some thinking it will be out to be, because they have give some teams some really, really good games as well. So you should be looking if there's any players out of contracted there. Yep. I mean, is there anyone available who hasn't got a club at the moment who's out of contract? I don't think you could probably. There'll be a lot of many. I would have thought so, but yeah. Felt bad from Mark Zuckerberg yesterday in his Congress. He's doing all he can to protect the apps. Well, yeah. I know, yeah. We'll predict the lineup. We'll get into the next in about a few moments or so. And let us know what your starting 11 would be for Saturday. I'm still going to question whether I should base it on if we're going to have any strikers or not going to have any strikers. We'll wait and see, though. But we know who can play in the middle if we don't have Wilson. If we don't have Wilson or Isak available, we can always put Gordon there, or we can always put McGee there. You'll see you later on. Yep, I'll drop you the thingy later on, Lewis. I've met the guy. He's very intelligent. He isn't worth 1,139 billion for nothing. Oh, bloody hell, man. So, yeah. Of course, there's a couple of games to get away on tonight as well. Of course, West Ham and Bournemouth kick off in 20 minutes' time. And Wolves and Man United kick off at 8:15 as well. Do you think with this World Heavyweight title boxing fight, it's more interesting with the Saudi at the moment without thinking about getting a play from them? Well, yes. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot. We've seen there's a lot of being events getting ploughed in Saudi Arabia lately as well. So, but I don't know. It's hard to really say at the moment about teams if it's about us getting a player in at this rate. Well, I woke up to some shocking news. I know we talk about football with apparently Lewis Hamilton's going to Ferrari. Yes, that was probably one of the biggest ones. Was only saw on the TV. Yeah. Well, like draws in both tonight's games, but Rotherham's won at Man United and Bournemouth won at West Ham. Yeah, absolutely. But we're still high above Wolves in terms of goal difference as well. So if they were to win, it just puts even misery on Man United. See, we're above Man United on goal difference at the moment. So, yeah. Mr. Andrew DB, I hope you are keeping well, my man. Come on, Wolves beat Man U, says Lewis. Yeah, I know. What we would like to see, definitely. Oh, Pierre, you passed me comment. Which one was that? I mean, I've read the last one about. Was it about? You've met the guy. I've read that one. If you met the guy and how much he's worth, I did read that one. Unless did you send another one before that? No, I definitely read that one. I've called up with all the comments so far. So here you go. Ian and Ian, hope you're keeping well as well. But no, I definitely haven't passed your comment, Brian. I've read it all out. So yeah, predicted lineup in just a couple of minutes. Oh Jesus! Oh, Brian, for God's sake, no. Jesus, wet man, I'm not answering that. It's not Friday's show anyway. It's tomorrow. So there you go. Bloody hell, man. So let us know, guys. Your starting 11, your score prediction, and who do you think will be in the side for Saturday? So, yeah, we'll get into that in just a moment. We'll need some more comments will just come in as well. And now people thinking we can go into the game on Saturday. Can we get the win? Get back to winning ways and just really kick off the second half of the season as well. So, oh, Jesus, Brian. Again, I'm not reading that. Yeah, no, thank you. I don't want to see that. No offense, but I do not want to see that. And I've seen the videos of us play, the two players play a bit of darts as well. So I've seen a clip of that. Even Sandro Tonali was in there. So, yeah. Some are saying it's been nice, Messi bringing in all the revenue for the club, says Lee. Oh. Would Messi be able to do it in the Premier League at his age now? It's hard to see, really, isn't it? Didn't really succeed in France, though. That was the thing, wasn't it? Bullseye, great game show. Oh, yes, I remember that as well. Same 11, but just take out Isak and put Miggy in. Sick of all the so-called journalists claim to know this in the North. They all no, absolutely not. Yeah, we know that they don't know everything at all. So there you are. So it just shows they don't really know anything at all, pretty much. So you are. Anyways, let's get to our predicted lineup for Saturday, and I'm going to base it on Do I base it if one of the strikers are fit, or do I do it that that both of them are not going to be available? It's really, really hard to see. I'm going to say that if, based on that, both strikers may not be available for Saturday. I hope I'm wrong, but we'll wait and see. But I'm going to base it that both Isak and Wilson will miss Saturday. So here we are. So starting off in goal, it's going to be Martin Dubravka. He's done very well in there as of late since coming in for Pope. Yeah, and yeah, he's done very, very well. So he'd be in there. Hopefully he's okay because he managed to continue through the rest of the game, I thought. So yeah, he stays in goal for me. I hope Luton are bringing it. Let's hopefully they are. Hopefully they are as well. So into the back four. Oh, one coming. Newcastle Falcons have declined to comment on, apparently, with the public investment of Saudi Arabia finding percentage of the club. All right. I haven't heard anything about that. Anyway, into the back four. So right back spot, Kieran Trippier, captain on the day as well. And yeah, of course, we'll need his leadership as well. He's been absolutely outstanding as of late. I'm glad we've got the Trippier back that we have. And yeah, he's just so crucial to our team. He'll be captain on the day as well, War Kieran. So, yep. Of course, in and at centre backs. First of all, that man there, Mr. Fabian Schär. Of course, Player of the Month. Been given Player of the Month there for January as well, which is brilliant. He's thoroughly deserved that as well. It's been very well deserved. And yep, so Seller Player of the Month for January for Mr. Fabian Schär, because of how crucial he's been, and he stays in that lineup for me, no doubt about that. And okay, so alongside him will be his centre-back partnership, Mr. Sven Botman as well. And I'm glad he's back within the side, and he's been brilliant since returning back from injury. That's what we really need, his solidness at the back, and that's what I'm glad he is back then. So yeah, it's mentioned on Look North News tonight. Interesting. Probably the same team apart from Isak. Yeah. Rashford starts for Man United tonight. I heard he was going to be starting for them tonight. So, yeah. And in the left-back spot, it'll be Mr. Big Dan Burn. He's done very well as of late as well. Hopefully, just keep that up going, which is what we really, really definitely need him to do, definitely. So, yeah. So, that is the back four. We'll go into the three into midfield now. So kicking off with that man there, Mr. Bruno. Crucial to our team. We need him. You kind of take him out the side unless he gets his 10th yellow card and results in a 2-game ban. But you can't keep him out the side. And you know what? He kept his redistribution. He kept his composure really, really good on Tuesday night as well. And he didn't lose his head. And he never... And yeah, discipline was really, really good. Hopefully he can keep that for Saturday as well. So we're really going to need him. Definitely. So, yeah. Really, really going to need him, aren't we? So, yeah. And the next one into midfield of the three will be Sean Longstaff. He doesn't really put a foot wrong. He's been doing okay as of late. But just want to see a bit more from him. That's the thing. Because there is something within Sean Longstaff. So we just want to see him do that do a little bit more within the game as well. So, but he hasn't been too bad as of late as well. So, and the last one in the centre midfield will be Lewis Miley, and again, it's just been done very, very well as of late there. So, yeah, just hope he keeps doing what he does on the pitch, as well. So, yeah, we're going to need to keep doing what he has been doing out on the pitch. Okay, so yeah, the attacking three now. So this is going to be very interesting. I said I'm going to judge it on that if we don't have any strikers available for Saturday, so no Isak or Wilson. So this is what will be. So on the right-hand side will be Jacob Murphy. He's done very well since coming back in, and we're going to still need him to keep that up going as well, because there's something in Jacob Murphy. I think Jacob Murphy has really, really improved under Eddie Howe for me. He really, really has. So and he just keeps that going that he needs to. And yeah, because Jacob Murphy's been close to come scoring as well. Of course, the goal like Fulham got ruled out. Of course, it was given as an own goal on Tuesday night as well. So he's very, very close to getting a goal. Hopefully, could it be Saturday? We shall wait and see. We shall wait and see. But he's done very well since coming back in. Yeah, speaking of Murphy, one of Murphy's favourites. Yes, coffee in the chat. I hope you're keeping well. And okay, so on the left-hand side, I believe it'll be this man, Miggy Almiron, if, of course, Isak or Wilson don't make it. Miggy out on the left. I think I like to see Miggy given more opportunity on the left than the right because it's easier for him on his left foot. So, yeah. Miggy out on the left, I think it definitely will be for Saturday. And let's give the ball to him and he can bomb up those flanks on his left, on the side and get those crosses in the box, definitely. So, there you go. And Coffee's going for a 5-0 win. Mafinho hat-trick, my prediction. Says Coffee, nice one. Nicey one. And up front in the middle will be Anthony Gordon, of course. That's what well, it's going to be a late one for me and you and tonight, but Hugh, it's only twice a season yet. Absolutely. So that is the lineup I've gone with. So in goal is Martin Dubravka. The back four, of course, is going to be Kieran Trippier, Fabian Schär, Sven Botman, and Dan Burn. The midfield three is going to be Bruno Guimaraes, Sean Longstaff, and Lewis Miley. And the attacking three will be Jacob Murphy, Miguel Almiron, and Anthony Gordon. Is Eddie Howe going to go with that? If he's not, who will he go with instead? And let us know what he'll go with instead. Do you see Wilson coming back? Or do you see Isak being okay as well? I can't see Isak coming back. Wilson, I'm not so sure yet. But Harvey Barnes will be on the bench. He's not going to go straight in the start lineup for me. Definitely not. Lawrence will go with that. Yep. That Adebayo bully Brighton's defence. Just hope he doesn't become like Chris Wood the other day. Hopefully he doesn't. We need to really keep him at bay. Oh, Lewis is going for it. Fabian hat-trick. Wow. Interesting one there, Lewis, because he was very close, actually. Very, very close. Can we play Schär as a striker? But we'll need him at the back as well. That's the only thing. We'll need him at the back, though, is the thing. So, yeah. Well, there you go. But it's a huge game on Saturday for us. If we get the 3 points, that'll be brilliant. It just keeps us up there, and hopefully we can get Europe towards the end of the season as well. And we still got a almighty chance of going as far in the FA Cup as well. So that is the lineup that I've gone with. Again, let us know, would you go with that lineup, what I've just gone with, if Isak and Wilson don't make the game for Saturday? And let us know, is Harvey Barnes just going to be back? Because it's looking very likely he will be as well. Willock, I don't think he'll come back yet. Hopefully, I said he's not too far away, which is good. Anderson, he showed some signs that he'll be back soon, but still probably some time off for him as well. So, yeah. Play him as a rushy striker, just like the oldies when we played the player rushy goalkeeper. God, that's gone back, isn't it? But I think Seb Majori would go with the start lineup. Even on social media, they said they would go with that lineup as well for Saturday by the looks of it. But I'll be glad to see when Barnes comes back, because the subbing in within going to be this. Harvey Barnes has still got more to offer at this club as well, and that's why we brought him in. Just a shame the injuries has kept him out for such a long time. But there's going to be something within Harvey Barnes. But I'm just glad he is back, because the lad is definitely something. There is definitely something within that lad, and yeah, I'm glad he is definitely going to be. He's going to be back for the weekend as well. So, but no one's scheduled about Isak just yet. We know it's only Luke Edwards, who's not always reliable. That's the thing. But of course, Eddie will give more in his press conference there tomorrow on who he says who's available, who's not going to be available. So yeah. It'll be interesting to see what he says tomorrow. And of course, remember to get your score prediction, guys, towards the end of the show as well. And of course, I will give you mine and what I'll go with. And it'll be interesting to see what we do go with, what people's score lines will be. I think they'll predict us for a win on Saturday. I think a lot of us will. We are at home. We've got a very good home record this season, although we've lost our last two. But this is home. We should be putting teams aside like we have done as well. I know we've lost to Forest, and we did lose to Man City, but that's Man City. We did lose to Liverpool as well. Covey says Liverpool doing well in their relegation fight. They are. They certainly are. They're really giving it a go, and they have given some teams some right goals this season. 6-2 at the Toon, says Lewis. Wow. If you get that, that would be brilliant, wouldn't it? It was the last time he scored 6. Oh, yes. 6-1, I see. 6-1 against Spurs last season as well. So, yeah. But yeah, remember, do catch us back at 9:30 tonight for the remaining of the transfer show. There's not going to be anything coming in, but so we'll talk about why we probably haven't gone in for anyone during this window as well. But of course, there'll be talk about the other deals that have been going on in the window as well. So yeah, I being one of them, a former Toon player coming into the Premier League. Luton to Hull at home would be crazy, says Coffee. Yep. Be nice to see Miggy on the left for a full game. Yep, it really, really would be. Yep, definitely would be, because he's not done the full 90 minutes because it's always been off the bench since he's playing. Technically, we've scored more 6 goals this season when we played away from home to Sheffield United. Yeah, I think that was just a fluke scoreline. Well, we beat them because Sheffield United were just awful on the day and are really, really struggling at the moment, and it looks like they're going to head straight back down. It doesn't look like they are going to stay up come the end of the season. Been a great show, Pete Chesley. Still got some time before we wrap up. So again, keep those comments coming in. And of course, how are you feeling going into Saturday against Luton? Are we winning? Are we getting the 3 points? As well. Are Luton going to give us a game at St James's Park? So your comments always appreciated in this one. Oh, there you go. But I'm feeling hopeful we will get the win on Saturday. I'm really, really hopeful we will. Feel excited and nervous at the same time, says Lewis. Hopefully we should have enough. Yes, should definitely have enough to win the game on Saturday. We are at home. Definitely at home, because I think it would be disastrous to let Luton do the double over us. It really, really would be. So hopefully we should get this game done on Saturday. And yeah. And get those 3 points just to keep us up there within the table. So yeah, but it'd be great to get back to the Cathedral on the Hill on Saturday. It's been a few weeks as well, and I think we're all delighted to get ourselves back there on Saturday as well. Luton will have a long travel all the way from Bedfordshire, all the way up to the northeast as well. So a canny travel for them as well. So I'll be interested to see how many away fans Luton will bring. How many fans Luton will bring up for Saturday. I wouldn't be surprised if they'll bring a canny bit. It's Peter going to the game, absolutely, Coffee. Always go to home games. Because of me season ticket holder. Yeah, I'll definitely be at the game on Saturday. Cannot wait to get back there as well. So yeah, I'll definitely be at the game. And there'll be quick thoughts and fan reactions come the end of the game as well. So if Luton never qualify for the Champions League, they would need a serious stadium upgrade, or there certainly would be, wouldn't there? They certainly would be. Me, Pierre Mason will be at the game, absolutely. We will be. Definitely will be. Luton will probably bring 300. Wow, is that how much they normally bring on a match day away from home? Is that how much they normally bring on at home on a match day, really? Oh, Lewis thinks they'll bring 1,500, so 1,500 fans. You think they'll bring up? They may bring a canny couple of few up. We'll wait and see. I know a lot of teams don't bring a lot of fans up. Palace, I don't think they really bring a lot of fans up at times. Some other teams this season haven't brought a lot of fans up with them as well this season as well. So a long way for them. Yep, from Bedfordshire. So yeah, will be a canny bit of a journey for them. It really, really will be a canny journey for them. But St James's Park will be packed and we'll be get right behind our side as we always do on a match day, don't we? Which is what we always do, week in, week out. So there you go. But hopefully we can win this game comfortably tomorrow. Luton may give us a little bit of a game, but we are at home. I don't know what Luton's away form is like as of late, so let's have a look into that as well. So, of course, they did win, of course, the way to Everton in the FA Cup. But have they won away from home this season? That's the thing. So their last away game in the Premier League was a draw. It was a draw last time. Or they have won it. They actually have won it Sheffield United away, which was 3-2. They have lost to Brentford though. So Luton haven't really been good away from home this season. Well, they have won at Everton as well. Well, they've won at Everton as well. So they have won a couple of times on the road by the sound of it. So yep. So just the 2 games he won. Oh, look who's even in the chat. It's transport spoiling everything for football now. Well, you know it is, really, isn't it? Some of them don't care. Some of the particularly these media TV companies come to, even though it's a 3 o'clock kickoff, but still. Yeah, they have won against relegation rivals. They have as well. So yeah. And they give some teams some really good games. Liverpool's been one of them. Man City's definitely been one of them as well. They only just lost to Man United away as well. So yeah. And West Ham and Bournemouth are underway now. Phillips is starting for them as well, actually. Of course, no Ben Rama. He's off to Luton. And by the looks of it, another player may have said his goodbyes because he was arrived at London, but he's not in the game tonight. And that is Pablo Fornells. Oh, and apparently it's 1-0 to Bournemouth. Oh, and apparently looks like Phillips has had a nightmare on his first game. How the devil are you, coffee, you moderating restream? So like he gets me points. Darwin Núñez broke the record for the most times hit a point in a single game. Even his penny at the post, but he always scores against us. He has done, hasn't he? But he did it when we played them at Anfield, but it's always been the home games. Yeah, it's got the 2 goals against us. That's the thing. So yeah. So a little bit good. It's very disappointing we give him 2 of them goals away because we could have that game won. We really, really could have, but yeah. Yeah, people just welcome Granny into the chat as well. So, you all. We'll wrap up in the next 5 to 10 minutes. I'll have a bit of a breather, and then I'm back live at 9:30 for the remaining part of the transfer deadline day as well. So, yeah. Granny looks like in the chat with her heart emojis. First time I went to Wunderbar in the gate before the loss against Man. Yeah, I've been to Wunderbar before. It's really canny in there as well. It's what replaced one of them was Bannatyne, and I've forgotten the other bar that's really close. That used to be as soon as you go straight into the gate. Where's Mason tonight? He's unfortunately working. So that's why Mason is not on tonight. So there you are. But West Ham so far only 3 points behind and 1-0 down to Bournemouth at the moment. Will Peter be making a guest appearance on the charity stream as well? Or is there Paul going live as well? What time's Paul getting people on, I wonder. So I'll see what I can do. Hopefully I'll see what I can do. Paul's been licensed 12. He has been. Paul is doing a marathon team in a minute. I wonder when he'll be. Is he definitely letting people go on? I'll see what I can do as well. So, yeah. And, yeah, Paul has been licensed 12 o'clock green. Great stuff. And a lot of the donations that have come in the day are fantastic as well. Brilliant, brilliant stuff. Peter can go good for a year. Oh, Jesus wept. Loads of guests have been on, have they? I know it's the king. Rubenstein's been on as well, so I can see. I'll see you later. Yeah, you as well, Lewis. Hopefully that's not a funny one there, Lee. Because that sounds like a bit of a funny name, that one. So I hope that's not, you're not trying to fool me there. It's been on TDR. Okay, then. All right, fair enough. So this is definitely a real player, then. I'll see if just before it's 9:30, I'm starting. I think that's what time I've scheduled. Was it half? What time have I scheduled the live show again? Yeah, for the remaining one on the transfer window. It's 9:30. I've scheduled that one for. So there you go. Anyways, we will get the score prediction now. It's an actual player name. Okay, then. 9-year-old midfielder been on loan at Paul Vale. Okay, then. Oops, my mistake. See you there. Yeah, 9:30. We'll be starting that one. Anyway, score prediction for tomorrow. So I'm going to get that in when it caps for England youth teams are as well. Okay. Interesting. Right, and so this is my score prediction. I'm going to go for tomorrow. And this is what I'm going with. There you are. That is what I'm going with for tomorrow. Newcastle United 3, Luton Town 1. The goal scorers for us, I'm going to say Fabian Schell get another one. I'm going to go with Jacob Murphy, and I'm going to go with Anthony Gordon to get our goals for Saturday. And for Luton Town, I'm going to go with Adebayo to get them the goal for them on Saturday. So Newcastle United 3, Luton Town 1 is the score prediction I am going for Saturday. Are we winning by that? Get yours down in the live chat. What it will be for Saturday. You mentioned Coffee 5-0 for tomorrow. Yeah, Saturday. Sorry. Sheffield United. Okay, then. It says Lee. 4-0. Ian's going for a 4-0. And I'm just going for the same scoreline as well. We should have enough to win the game on Saturday. I really, really don't see why we shouldn't look to go and win by that scoreline for Saturday. So there you are. Okay, so we're going to start to pretty much wrap up the show. So again, catch us back at 9:30 for the remainder of the transfer window. And we're just going to discuss why we'll probably not have got any players within this window. We'll talk about other deals that have been taking place today on the window as well. So make sure you do tune back in at 9:30 tonight, later on tonight as well. And of course, tomorrow will be Paddy's Football Live Show. The crazy show's on tomorrow night, as always. Saturday, I'm at the game, so there'll be quick thoughts and fan reactions on that day. And the next day will be match review and player ratings as well. So. Yeah, what would you like about Windass? Are you on about Dean Windass there, Ellie? Woohoo, food picks that's tomorrow. 6-2, go big or go home, says Lewis. Yep, absolutely. So that is what so far we've got coming up on the channel for the rest of the week. I probably will announce it later on the other show tonight about is continue going on for the rest on this channel for the rest of the week again. So there you go. But yeah, make sure you do catch us back at 9:30 tonight for, of course, the last part of the transfer deadline window. So anyway, guys, remember, if you have enjoyed today's preview, remember to hit the thumbs up. It does keep us up those search results, as always. And, of course, if you're brand new to the channel, if you're not yet subscribed, and you really, really enjoy what goes on the channel week in, week out, please remember to smash that subscribe button. It is completely free to do so. And it does help make the channel grow as well. And, of course, remember to hit the bell notification. It does let you know whenever a live show or pre-recorded video does take place on the day. So that bell notification will notify you what is coming up throughout on this channel. And if you want to donate to the channel, of course, feel free to do so. And, of course, if you want to become a member for only just 99p a month, just hit that join button to become a member. And, of course, you will be put into the next prize draw that we do on the next show, which we don't know what it'll be yet. But that will be known, as always, on what I'll have to think. I'll be on 3 sites watching you, Tony and TDR. Yes, Tony's live at 8:30. I'm sure he is. Let's get to PD subs by free, because K subs by March. That would be great. Thanks so much. If we could help get there, that would be great. 1 hour wait to 2,100, so help us do get there as soon as possible. Of course, your support is always appreciated, always, to help us get there. So, yeah, you are. So, there you go. And anyway, guys, so until... so remember, catch myself and back. I'm going to get Lewis to come on with me for the remaining part of the transfer window. Stop at 9:30. We'll stay on for maybe an hour, probably around for a couple of hours or so. And we might bring some more people on what they think about the transfer window as well. So we'll just see what we can do within then. So, yeah. So until 9:30, guys, I shall see you in a little bit. So... could see us getting in someone shortly, says Lee. We'll see what happens. So until 9:30, guys, I'll see you in a little while, guys. So take care, everyone. Away the lads.